What's up everybody, it's your boy Mekel, Kasanova, Hawaii's favorite YouTuber, back at you with yet another video. And in this one, I'm going to be talking about this amazing game from Kadokawa Games and NIS America, and it's called The Lost Child. Now, it's an old school style JRPG dungeon crawler. Now, if you're familiar with that type of genre or subgenre of the JRPG scene, then you would know that Shin Megami Tensei, Megami Tensei, or SMT and MT as I would call them, and the Etrian Odyssey games really feel like that's basically those areas of games, and that's what they specialize in. And if you're a fan of that type of JRPG, you're gonna love this game. This is phenomenal. And I want to give a shout out to NIS America for sending me a review code and allowing me to play this amazing game. Now in this review, I'm going to tell you why you should pick it up and also why you may or may not care for it. And that being said, roll the intro. If you've ever played any of the SMT or Shin Megami Tensei games with their heavy focus on biblical, apocalyptic themes, then you'll be right at home with The Lost Child by NIS and Kadokawa Games, as it has many of those same aspects as the SMT series, from capturing and evolving monsters to a war between heaven and hell, with angels that aren't necessarily good and demons that aren't necessarily bad. The Lost Child starts you off as an occult magazine journalist, Hayato Ibuki, as he is tasked by his employer, Lost, to investigate the strange instances of suicides that have been happening lately in Shinjuku Station. Amidst his investigation, he is pushed by a black shadowy being onto the tracks of the local trains transit, and within moments of nearly being killed, Hayato is saved by a gorgeous girl named Balucia and is handed a chain-linked case, or sealed case, that should not be opened. Some time passes and we are then introduced to the angel known as Lua, who was tasked aiding the Chosen One, who just so happens to be Hayato. In the midst of this, they are attacked by a demon, or a group of demons known as Deep Ones, disguised as hooded individuals. Hayato opens the sealed case and grabs the Gangour, captures them, and then learns how to use them. Afterward, Lua informs Hayato that she is searching for her missing sister, Balucia. Where is Balucia? Why did she disappear? And why is Hayato the Chosen One? This story will have you wanting to learn the truth of these questions, and so much more. So you may be wondering why I spent so much time to explain the plot of the game. Well, the reason is because this story is so deeply layered that you have to know what the foundation is, because from there, the twists and turns that will occur, and I strongly implore you, please make note of all the small things that you'll notice, as they play a major role later on as the game closes in on its final hours. Graphically, the game is stellar, with a very shonen anime style look to all the characters. That is reminiscent of the SMT and MT games, or Shin Megami Tensei and Megami Tensei games. So with the still images of the characters that have moving mouths and blinking eyes when they speak and they're idle, it looks really good. For many, this may be something they consider lazy, but if you're unfamiliar with where this game's inspiration comes from, then I can understand why you would come to that conclusion. However, I would ask that you simply enjoy this experience as it is, because it is truly an experience and the characters are so full of life. The voice acting is very spot on for every character in the game, from your rough and gruff boss at Lost, to the mysterious and very creepy item shop keeper, to the, oh man, lustfully sexy yet naive angel Lua. The voice actors for this game nail every line with superb delivery. Diving into the gameplay, if you've ever played any of the Megami Tensei series or SMT games, then you already know what to expect, as you'll be doing a lot of dungeon crawling and demon capturing. And in the vein of Megami Tensei, you'll be doing all this from a first-person perspective with very atmospheric music and ambience to match the tone of the creepy locales you'll be exploring. As you explore the dungeons, you'll see that your map will expand as you explore the layers, which are the dungeons of this game. And you'll find many doors that will require either a key or will need you to press a switch to open. When in battle, the perspective will stay in first-person view, a la Dragon Quest and Megami Tensei, and you'll have the option to attack, defend, use items, and whatever special abilities that your characters have. And with Hayato specifically, you can use the Gangour to capture demons to add to your party. When you capture a demon, or an angel, you'll have the ability to purify them to be able to add them to your active party. When swapping characters around, both in and out of battle, it drains the battery of your tablet, so do keep that in mind. Since demons do not level up from battle as Hayato and Lua do, you'll need to evolve them or evil level them by giving them the karma that you receive from battle to level them up. Certain abilities are made available depending on the type of karma that you use, so do keep that in mind. As you explore the dungeons and oftentimes after battles, you'll come across chests that you can open to receive various items and get gear for Hayato and Lua. There is a caveat that comes with attempting to open these chests, as every chest has a dual meter that lets you know if you're close to opening it or if you're close to triggering the trap. Some of your demons will have the ability to lower the trap gauge or even clear the trap entirely at the cost of MP, allowing you to go ahead and open the chest for the spoils. And when you're not in battle, you'll be able to move about your world map and check out various locales and cities and talk with different people, many of whom you'll notice have odd blood stains on their clothes, but I'll leave that for you to find out why that is. And you'll be able to go to bathing houses to get various buffs, a shop for different items and knickknacks, and a location where you can swap abilities amongst your demons and evolve them to new heights after they hit their level limit. Most of the time will be spent at Lost, talking to your boss and doing various things to get new clues or checking various memos at your desk for tips on whatever areas that you'd like to investigate, different occult mysteries to explore. And at Lost, you'll be able to save your game as well. And I highly recommend you save at any point that you can, even in the dungeons, because you never know what monster you will run into that will destroy your entire party in 1 or 2 hits. In wrapping up this review, there was so much that I want to just gush about because I truly love this game. However, given that this is a game that is very old school and in and of itself very niche, I am very aware that it is not for everyone. And I do fear that many people who have no experience with the Megami Tensei series or Shin Megami Tensei series will be the ones who will not get much enjoyment out of this gem, along with those who do not care for a lot of reading and at times aimless dungeon crawling, and prefer to have cinematic experiences to cater to their preferred format of games. Those who do have experience with the aforementioned series, and those who are just curious and have a love for old school JRPGs and dungeon crawling will absolutely love this game. And I personally have found nothing but joy in this title. Newcomers will find a lot to love here, and I think that this game could be the start of a great new franchise, and I commend Kadokawa Games, Crim, and NIS America for making such a stellar title that I implore you not to miss. You can purchase The Lost Child on Nintendo Switch, PS4, and PlayStation Vita June 19, 2018. This game is definitely Kasanova approved. That just about wraps up this video, guys. I really, again, I want to thank Kadokawa Games as well as NIS America for sending me a review code for this amazing game. It is simply phenomenal. I've really enjoyed it. I like JRPGs, you guys know. One of my favorite genres, actually. And this game, basically, it scratches that itch I may have for Shin Megami Tensei, Etrian Odyssey, and the like. So, again, thank you NIS for sending it. I hope you guys like it. If you want to pick up a copy of it, if you want to get on Amazon, my affiliate link is down in the description below, so you can cop it there. And you can also get it from NIS America themselves. With that being said, I really want to thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces, wow, too sweet, be the elite, and I'll see you later.